This is Sharon from Waterlily Therapies, and in this video we're going to have a look at some hand reflexology for general head conditions. So if you've got anything like headaches, migraines, eye strain, conjunctivitis or toothache, then this video is going to show you some reflexology points you can use on your hands that are really going to help you with any of these conditions. So this is just going to take a couple of minutes. It's nothing complicated. All you need is your hands, absolutely no other equipment, and I'm just going to show you the points that we're going to work on. So the first one we're going to look at is the head reflex. So the head reflex covers the whole of this top area of the thumb. Okay, so start on either hand. I'm going to start on my left because I'm left-handed, but if it's more comfortable for you to start on your right, it's not a problem. And we're just going to do little caterpillar walking motions down to cover that whole area of the top of that thumb. Again, you can do this in a more relaxed version in your lap, but just want you to see it on screen. And we're just going to cover the whole of the area with a little, as if you've got a caterpillar walking across, so it's sort of a press, release and slide motion, slowly or as comfortably as you like. And we're going to do that for about a minute. Or if you're watching this video, you can pause it and do it for about a minute. And then when you've done it on 1 minute on one thumb, you can do it for 1 minute on the other thumb. So again, you can see it's just exactly the same. A really nice motion covering the whole of that area. And again, you might want to pause the video and do this for about a minute. So that's going to cover the head reflex. The next reflex I'm going to cover is the neck reflex. So the neck reflex is going to run down this outside bony edge of the thumb. So this is the whole of the spine, so we're just going to cover the top area. So from about the tip of the thumb to just below that first joint is going to be your neck area. And again, exactly the same way, I'm not sure how best to show you. We're just going to do that caterpillar walk. You can see that. Just down that bony area, down the outside of the thumb. And again, probably want to do that for about a minute on each thumb. And swap thumbs. When you've done a minute, pause the video if you need to, and then just come back to it and we'll do a minute on the other thumb. So again, if you can see what I'm doing, sort of as if a caterpillar is walking along, so you're going to press, release and slide across. And again, we're just going to work from the tip down to just past the joint on that bony area. So again, so once you've done a minute for both sides, that's going to cover the neck area. The next one I'm going to look at is the eye reflex. So the eye reflex, if you're looking at your hands, it's between your first finger and your middle finger. It's that little gap and that little web in there. That's your eye area. So again, we're just going to sort of do a pinching motion here. As you can see, I'm just rubbing little circles from the back with my thumb. So again, you can see it from the front. Either way, I'm just going to sort of massage that area in little circles in between those two fingers. And again, we're probably going to do that for about a minute on each side. So if you need to pause the video, do it for about a minute and come back. That's fine. Again, same on your other hand, that gap in between those first two fingers. Just going to do nice little circles. You can see I'm doing the same both sides, thumb and finger. Just matching that eye reflex. So if we've got any eye trouble, we've got eye strains, conjunctivitis, anything to do with the eyes, that's a really nice place to catch the eye reflex. Okay, so when you've done a minute on both sides, the next reflex we're going to look at is the teeth reflex. So again, if you've got toothache or any particular jaw ache, anything where your teeth are really hurting, the teeth is a good one to work. So the teeth is going to be on the outside edge of that thumb again, but we're going to cover more of the whole cross area. So where the head's here, it's on the side of that bit of the thumb. And again, we're just going to do a little caterpillar walk across the whole side edge of that thumb. You can see that. And again, probably about a minute. All of these are about a minute. So I'm going to do a minute on each side. Just working our way through, coming in nice lines down that thumb area. You don't have to apply a huge amount of pressure. Once you've done a minute on one thumb, you can do a minute on the other thumb. Okay, I don't know whether you can see it better, but it's that lovely caterpillar motion walking down, sort of lines across the front, around the side, and to the back. If you feel any areas that feel a bit gritty or a bit tender, they probably need a little bit more work. But again, if you work it for about a minute each side, you'll find you'll work through those. Okay, and then the last reflex we're going to cover in this video is the kidney and adrenal glands. So this one, where you've got your thumb and your forefinger and you've got this fleshy part, sort of as you come down and it drops off, there's a point sort of there. So this time we're just going to do a press and a hold on that adrenal point. So your kidney and adrenals help with pain relief. So they're going to release the body's natural endorphins and get rid of any pain. So any pain you've got from headaches or toothaches, it's a really good point just to hold. Again, hold it for a minute on one side, and then we'll switch it over. Sort of drop down off to that fleshy area, about here, and hold it onto the other side. And that's just going to really help with any pain relief. Again, we're just going to hold that for about a minute. So that's it. That's the 5 points today to cover the head conditions. Hope that really helps, and I'll see you soon.